Hello, good evening. You're watching the view from Vauxhall Road where it's finished here in the National League South. Hemel Hempstead Town 1, Braintree Town 1. So let's take a look at all the highlights, the goals and the key moments from today's game.
Once again, a reminder, thank you very much to Billy Chapman for coming out with the team today.
So those were the goals and the key moments from today's game. And you would have seen Charlie Hughes getting on the score sheet there, scoring in the first half. And he was certainly delighted with his goal. And here's what he had to say shortly after full time. So Charlie, a goal on your return to the side. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, of course. Always good to get a goal, you know. Been in and out the side, but started tonight. So, yeah, good to get an early goal.
Obviously, strikers, they thrive on confidence, and confidence comes from goals. Is that going to kind of set you alight for the season or for the rest of the season, if you like, give you a bit of confidence going forward?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I feel like it's been coming anyway. You know, we've been working hard. You know, squad rotation, things like that sometimes is difficult, but you've got to wait, and when you get your opportunity, you've got to take it. And I thought I did that exactly tonight. You know, going 1-0 up is always a good thing. So yeah, always good to get a goal.
And to have someone like Reece in the side, obviously he provided the assist, and you were on the end of that. To have people that are able to deliver the ball right where you want it, to be able to put it in the back of the net, must be pleasing.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's coming to the side tonight. He's worked really hard. He's merged with the group really well. And as you say, you know, to come in and get an assist for the team is really beneficial for us, because we've had a few games where we haven't scored goals. So tonight, to go and get a goal, with him coming into the team, it's real confidence boost for him to, join in and merge with the lads, and for myself to score tonight as well. It's good.
And the result, that's obviously a positive result, point on the board, and puts to bed Saturday's result. That was an important thing for the players, wasn't it, going into tonight's game, to kind of prove a point to the home crowd that actually Saturday was just a blip.
Yeah, definitely. As we said, the boys, we spoke in the change room afterwards. We all agreed it's not acceptable, and especially at our home ground, we need to be a fortress and we need to get results for the fans. So yeah, tonight was a good reaction. Shame, feels like we've come away with a bit of a defeat, even though we've drawn the game. They're doing well, so we take the point, and we've got to carry on those good performances going forward.
And lastly, it's a trip down to Taunton on Saturday. It's quite a journey, Coach Jenny. So how will you and the rest of the team sort of prepare for that off the back of recovery this evening and into tomorrow, preparing for that game ahead?
Yeah, we've already spoken in the change room. We've got some work to do Thursday to prepare for that match. So the boys are going to be in Thursday. We're going to be working hard and doing everything we can to get the result on Saturday as well.
So Charlie's hoping to build on that goal going into the weekend's games, and manager Brad Quinton was slightly frustrated with just a point this evening, and here's what he had to say shortly after the game. Brad, I suppose back to positive ways, a point on the board. Are you pleased after that, or slightly frustrated that perhaps you didn't get the 3 points?
Yeah, I think I'm not being greedy. I am frustrated really because of the chance that we give them from a set piece, a free header, and then a free header of second phase. It's hard because the time that we have together and the short space of time that we have to work on fitness and understanding of patterns and shape and units, and we've done all that. But when you play so well, I think first half we worked really hard. We scored a fantastic goal in terms of Reece and Charlie communicating and working hard with a great creative move, and it was deserved. Yes, there was a couple of incidents where we could have done better in the back three, back four at times of what we done. But I think overall, we edged it really.
You spoke to the team about starting quicker in games. Do you feel like you saw that today? Did you feel like you got a reaction?
Yeah, I think so. We was positive. We was first to the ball. The two boys, obviously Reece came in and done well, worked really well with Charlie. Obviously we still had a few people out injured, and we had to make some changes from the starting lineup to start with bringing Dom back in. I thought Dom had a good game. Kane as well has been out for a little while, tried to get his fitness up, and obviously felt an injury as well, so he's come off. But yeah, like you said, for once we're going in front, and that's what matters at this level. But what they've got to learn in a short space of time is how they play horrible and how they win, scream fouls, and go down and fall on the ball. And the officials at this level, I think, need to try and look at that. But again, look, listen, I'm pleased with the performance from what Saturday was like.
And attacking, obviously brought in some attacking players,
Yeah.
4 players in Reece today, and Miles from Huddersfield. What do you think they can bring for the final sort of 8 games of the season?
Yeah, well, I know Reece really, really well. We won promotion. He was one of the players who scored one of the goals as well. So he's an hard core sort of centre forward that I think will improve the players that he's got at this squad in terms of understanding how to use your body and your strength, and also be on the last shoulder. He's got a great finish on him as well, and I think he'll improve everyone. It's definitely something we've been missing to help strengthen. Miles as well, he's going to need to get on the ball. It's his first game at this level in terms, obviously he was away at Chorley. But yeah, he's a good lad as well, good player. I think there's a lot of positives out of tonight's game.
And playoffs was a target, and naturally, every manager in this league in around the position that we were would be aiming for those. But I think realistically, that dream has died. I don't want to. That sounds quite negative.
No,
doesn't it?
I'm not going to agree. I ain't going to accept until it's mathematically acceptable of what we need to do. But look, listen, it's frustrating that we didn't get 3 points, but we keep taking one game at a time, and we finish as high as possible. That's our game, and I think it's still 10 points off the playoffs. But
I'll get my calculator out.
I've had a look at the results. There was a few results as well, and people being pulled back into it, and Dulwich losing again tonight. So some big teams down the bottom. But we're moving in the right way in the short space of time that we've been. A lot of improvements, and I'm looking forward to more time working with the boys from now to the end of the season, and for the start of pre-season for next year.
So that was manager Brad Quinton then. That playoff dream still not over, as he says. Until it's mathematically not possible, he will certainly be pushing the team as high up the table as possible. And who knows that we could sneak in there at the death. It's happened before in this league, and it could happen again. And you can see if the Tudors can register 3 points on Saturday as we travel down to Taunton. So hopefully see as many of you there as possible. But for now, goodbye.